St. Anthony will be the site for a performance of a very special production that helps adolescents understand the impact of violence and bullying. This performance is going to happen on February 4th, 2010 at the Harriet Curtis Collegiate High School in St. Anthony. I caught up with Bernice Smith and asked her about the event. So, Bernice, I understand there's a theater group who's coming to our area. What is the play all about?
It's a play. It's a performance by C2C Theatre out of St. John's, and the play is about bullying, and it's about teenagers bullying teenagers, and it's all about the conflict of one particular girl who is really a bully, and the conflict within her of whether she should stay silent or talk about it.
People from a small town would think that we don't have the big time issues that larger areas have. Is bullying a problem in this area? Is that why it's...
I don't know if bullying is so much a big problem here in St. Anthony or the other smaller communities around, because we are having this play go to a lot of other schools as well. But when we saw the play, we thought, this is great. It's really, really good, and we thought it would be nice to bring it to a community like St. Anthony. And no, there's not as much, but I'm sure there's bullying that does go on. When
did you become aware of the play, and how did you guys decide to kind of go ahead and get the group in, and how did you cover the funds for that?
Okay, 2 years ago I attended an Alternative Measures AGM in Corner Brook, and at that AGM I got the privilege of seeing this play. We approached the theatre group, and they are a not-for-profit group, and they didn't really have the funds to travel. So we kind of looked around, and a social worker in Goose Bay actually works with community corrections with Labrador Grenfell Health. She applied for funding, and she contacted myself and a social worker here in St. Anthony, and we said yes, we definitely wanted to come on board, and we would do everything we can on this end. She applied and she got the money, and so we're able to bring the play to St. Anthony, Port Saunders, Flowers Cove, Plum Point and Roddington, and then from there it's going to Goose Bay and up to northern Labrador.
Now the play is actually being presented in the school to students who are over a certain age, and then I understand in St. Anthony there is a presentation of this performance in the evening as well, and the performance is a donation basis only. How's that going to work?
Yes, it's going to be free of charge for all the students. It's going to be it was going to happen in all the schools, in the schools that I mentioned previously, and we are having a public performance here. That's also going to be free admission. However, we're going to have a donation can, and if anybody wants to donate, and the money then will go to either the Boys and Girls Club, the school, or some other youth organization that may be here in town that may need some funds. And once we see how much we get, we'll determine like if it's going to go to one or two groups.
Your position is chairperson of the committee?
Yes.
And who else is involved in that committee?
The committee is made up of an RCMP liaison and a social work liaison, because alternative measures, which is really extrajudicial sanctions, falls under the provincial justice. And also there's other volunteers. And volunteers are made up of different aspects of people. You know, there's nurses, there's, you know, just general public, and we are trained mediators for alternative measures. It's really, really good. When we saw it, every one of us that were there were like, oh my, we really like to see it in our hometown, and I just love for people to come in and see it.
Now, out west in Edmonton, they had a presentation of this as a single person putting on this play. Is this theater group, this is multiple people putting on this presentation?
No, it's a single person.
Okay.
There's two people traveling, a stage manager and the actress. The actress is actually a lady from Labrador City, Willow Kane, and she went to the college in Corner Brook, Grenfell College in Corner Brook, and where she did her training.
Okay, excellent. So people can show up at 7 p.m. on the 4th of February in St. Anthony for the public performance?
Yes.
Okay, great. From St. Anthony, this is Tim Clark reporting.